managing your back pain can be challenging, and there are different approaches to dealing with back pain. In this class, we will focus on strengthening the back line of your body and use that as a way to make your back pain feel a little bit better. All right, to start, we're going to start in a seat with either your legs crossed in front of you or your legs out straight in front of you. Hands on your thighs. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. We'll do one more breath in and take a breath out. Now take your awareness to the back of your body, from your waist up to your shoulders, maybe the back of your neck, and just notice how you feel right now. If there are any areas of your back, upper or lower, that speak to you right now. Breathe in. Breathe out. Without assigning any negative connotations or wording towards how you feel, just notice it. And then we'll add some small movements here. So we're going to pull your shoulders back and just slightly lift your head towards the ceiling. So think of this as a back bend, right? You don't have to be extreme here. You're just lifting your rib cage from your abdomen, and then come back to a neutral spine. So just look forward. Let's do that one more time. Pull your shoulders back, lift your ribs from your belly. Maybe you lift your chin and look up towards the ceiling. And then come back to a neutral spine. You're just going to turn towards the right. So a gentle twist towards the right. Again, without efforting too much, just adding a little bit of rotation into your spine. Turn to the left. And come back to center. Once you come back to center, we'll scoot your hips forward off of your blanket and side your blanket off to the side. Bring your legs behind you. We'll meet on your hands and your knees. And as you come to your hands and your knees, think about a back bend, a full back bend here. So you're going to lift your tailbone towards the ceiling. Lift your gaze up your front wall. Notice how this feels. Might feel like compression or activation on the back line of your body. And then come back to a neutral spine. Just stay right here in neutral. See how your back feels after coming out of that back bend. Let's do it again. Lift your tailbone, lift your chin. Right, and then come back to a neutral spine. We'll do this with your left leg first. We're going to keep a bend in your left knee and just lift your left foot towards the ceiling. So think about, without even having to look back towards your knee is in line with your hip as opposed to above it or below it. You stay right here. Try to get active in your left glute. Squeeze your butt cheek. Just hold this for 3. Hold this for 2. Hold it last 1. And we'll take tiny pulses with your left leg just up towards the ceiling. Now notice what you feel in your glutes when you do this, but also notice what you feel in your low back when you do this. Just kick up for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it up 1. And when you hold it up 1, your left knee is just slightly above your hip. Breathe in. On your next exhale, lower your left knee down to your mat. So we're back in hands and knees. We'll switch to the right side after you notice how you feel right here in tabletop. Now lift your right knee. Again, just try to gauge it behind you. Use your proprioceptive awareness of knowing where your body parts are in space. without having to look at them. Engage your glutes. Stay right here, hold for 3, 2, and 1. You could stay here in the static hold, or you could start to pulse your right knee towards the ceiling. Hold for 6, pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it up 1, hold it up 1, and lower your right knee down to your mat. Resist the urge to sway your hips or push back. All right, we're gonna walk your knees back a little bit. Press your hips forward, keep your arms straight to start. Notice that compression you feel in your low back. Then bend your elbows and lower your chest down to your mat. Keep your hands where they are. Press into the tops of your feet. So maybe you feel your kneecaps lift from your mat. And push into your hands. Just lift your chest and your face from your mat. Stay right here. Notice how much weight you have in your hands. Don't try to change it, just notice it. Take a slight tuck of your chin so you feel long on the back of your neck. Breathe in. When you exhale, lower yourself back down to your mat. This time, push into your hands, lift your chest. Press into the tops of your feet. Now notice how much weight you have in your hands, and could you just lighten the weight? Maybe think about squeezing your shoulder blades towards one another, and that lifts weight from the palms of your hands. You're just going to stay here for 3, 2, and 1. Then lower down. This last variation, lift your chest, lift your face, light on your hands. You could just be on your fingertips. That's perfect. And your right leg, lift your right leg up. Keep your chest and your face away from your mat. Lower your right leg down, switch, lift your left leg up. Keep your left leg straight. Lower your left leg down one more time, right side, lift your right leg up. Lower, lift your left leg up. And lower your left leg. Breathe in. Maybe you lift your chest a little bit higher. On your exhale, lower your chest. Lower your face down to your mat. Notice how your back feels. Want to cross your arms in front of you and either rest your chin on your arms or your forehead on your arms. And take a little jiggle of your hips side to side without trying to control how fast or slow your hips go. Just let the movement be easy. And slow your hips and pause in stillness. Lift your face from your arms, slide your hands underneath your shoulders, come back on your hands and your knees. And when you come to hands and knees, walk your knees a little bit closer towards one another. Push your hips back towards your heels as much as feels comfortable. And lift your hips from your heels. We'll have a seat on your mat. So take the seat that feels most comfortable for you, either legs crossed or legs out straight in front of you. Just place your hands on your thighs. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. And bring your palms together to touch in front of your heart. Another breath in to seal your practice. And on your breath out, either whisper or say, Namaste. Thank you again for joining me for this class on some ways to work on back pain via strengthening your back. Like, subscribe, follow along so you'll be notified when I add more classes. They're coming soon. Thank you.